mute for a second. Happy Valentine's Day, everybody.
Dang microphone cable. Yeah, is it Super Bowl day today as well as Valentine's Day for us? What? Ah, Nocturnal, hello!
I don't celebrate Valentine's Day.
Long-time podcast listener, second-time stream catcher, first-time stream commenter, what?
Hey,
Good to hear from you.
Hey, Critics Day.
I'm finding the quiz. Warm-up quiz.
Danny's finding a quiz.
Warm-up brain time.
For all of you first-time commenters, second-time catchers, maybe you missed the start of the first time you caught us. We always do a quiz on this weekly stream. I'm pretty comfortable with just having this weekly stream and no other streams. I think that's pretty much where we've settled, and I don't mind it.
Seems to be. I had another question for people. So besides, is the Super Bowl on right now?
Is the Super Bowl on right now?
Has it been on?
Who won the Super Bowl? The Panthers?
Yeah. Or am I just seeing stuff about it on my phone well in advance? I've been seeing stuff about Super Bowl ads. I assumed that meant Super Bowl was on.
Oh, no.
Currently on for the last hour. Man.
Who's winning?
It happens at night?
Who's
no playing?
No spoilers. I've taped the game. I haven't taped the game. I would have watched the Super Bowl. I don't even follow. I don't watch many sport activities.
Blind Pokemon? Man.
You should have finished that. You never did.
I want to finish it, but the problem is I can't now.
No, you can't
I've forgotten everything.
You'd have to restart if you wanted to finish it. So.
I mean, there are plenty of Pokemon things I could do. I care from a quizzing perspective. Ooh, I have to know.
Quizzing perspective. Who's playing?
I don't need the periodical updates, but knowing who played is probably valuable. And if anything weird happened or happens during halftime. Rams versus Tigers. Okay, now hold on. Where are they probably from?
Well, they're the Bengal Tigers, so they're from
Cincinnati. Cincinnati is Bengals.
Bangladesh. They're from Bangladesh because it's like the World Series, isn't it? Right? It's the Super Bowl. Everybody plays this sport.
Rams. Who are the Rams?
Who are the Rams?
I don't know the Rams.
Who are the... You said it's the Cincinnati Bengal Tiger? Bengal? Are they the Bengals or the Tigers?
I don't know about Tigers, but Cincinnati is Bengals.
Do they call you Nancy because you Nancy too many questions?
That was probably too loud, everybody. But do they call you Nancy because you Nancy too many questions?
LA Rams, but they moved around a bit. Yeah, that does seem like it would be hard to follow. Our national sports, not our national sport, but Australian rules football, hasn't had that happen in a while. Teams moving around. Moving.
Sydney moved because there was no Sydney team.
In like the early 90s
or
something.
Oh, I think it was even earlier than that. I think it was the mid-80s.
That's not that much earlier.
It is earlier though, so...
Who's performing at halftime? Yeah, all I've seen is that they didn't want to pay hundreds of dancers because paying them an exposure would be enough. Now, the other question I have about what day it is before we start in the quiz... Wordle people.
Oh, Wordle people.
Well, for us, Wordle swaps to the...
Yeah, go on.
Swaps to the next day at midnight. So it works on our schedule.
Yeah, true.
But does that...
Do we get Wordle words before you do?
Yeah.
If we told you our Wordle word right now, would you be like,
don't
no spoilers for the future Wordle words?
Yeah.
Like that? That's how you all are, right?
I'm curious about that.
Maybe if you're American and everyone agrees for the spoilers.
Swaps on everyone's midnight. So we could spoil Wordle for you right now.
We're going to ruin Wordle. I've done about 4 Wordles.
I've done a few more now.
It's a fun game. I don't think anybody denies that Wordle's a fun game.
No, I'm having good fun with it. The hardest part was when the URL changed to be New York Times.
No, don't you worry, Trixie Pixie. I'm going to move to Kiribati just to spite you. All those Kiribatians are living it up with their future words. Making fun of you New Zealanders who've been so far behind.
Alright, let's do this quiz. Let's see how quickly we can get in. I don't know what sort of lag we're on, but Bill's left, so you're going to have to do the answers. Oh, this isn't a good first question for me. Traditional Australian soda bread is known by what name? Now, I have one thing that I can think of as the only traditional Australian bread I can think of.
Sure. I feel like my grandmother used to make...
Australian soda bread?
My grandmother used to make bread. A lot, and it was lovely bread. I had it whenever we were down. But I wonder if that could have been.
I haven't tried Nurdle. I tried Squirtle, the Pokemon one.
Oh my gosh! Have you guys played? Have you guys played Semantle?
Oh, Semantle is brutal.
It's the worst. It's so bad. I love it. Wordle? You played Wordle?
Yeah, we played a little bit of Well.
Samantha's nonsense. Well, see, it's just because it's Irish, right? So our soda bread is Irish. Because Irish soda bread is a thing. I'm pretty sure. And Australia has just so Irish. And I think that's... So I wonder if that's what my grandmother made.
Maybe.
Or she may have just made normal bread.
Yeah, look it up, acrylic.
But do you think it's...
It's hard to explain.
Do you think it's technically going to be damper?
That's the only Australian bread I know.
Damper isn't a traditional Australian bread, and I could imagine it's a soda bread, because soda bread...
What defines a soda bread? Does it need soda in it?
No, I think
or is it yeastless or something?
I think it's yeastless, but it rises because of baking soda.
Damper doesn't have yeast in it.
Damper's yeastless, but maybe it has baking soda, because it still rises.
You can make it in the middle of the wood, so I don't think it's got anything in it except for bread and...
But it definitely rises. It's not it's leavened, or not unleavened. What is unleavened? It's leavened. It rises, so... E-Kiribati.
That is good to know, thank you.
Thank you. I knew I wouldn't have that
Of course
right.
it wasn't Kiribastian.
Yeah, of course it wasn't Kiribastian.
That is good. I don't know.
Damper
the answer is damper.
Yeah, damper is
it's soda bread.
leavened.
It's fat bread.
It rises.
It turns fat.
So it must be soda bread. That's fun. Soda bread. Everyone loves soda bread.
What is a kazoo? That's much easier, though I don't really know how to describe it. Is that what they have? They've got musical instruments.
Oh, there's a new policy, by the way. We haven't announced it yet. It's for patrons. You'll get the announcement soon. I think in actually a month. And the new policy is if we ever reference anything, if you ever catch anything that we do or say that is a reference to some other piece of media, you have to put it in the chat that you got it and say what it is. Like just then, for example. Thank you. That's the new policy.
Also, okay, I don't know if we properly responded. Thank you, SK Jenizen, for the resub.
I responded.
I didn't read the message.
Actually, we may have literally just said their name the same way that the character said it. So yes, thank you so much.
All right, yeah, musical instrument. Oh boy, how many letters are there in the basic Arabic alphabet? 28, 38, or 48?
You've spent a day learning the alphabet of Arabian.
Learning is a stretch.
Arabic?
Because
Kiribati?
a whole bunch of the letters look the same, and so I gave up quickly.
Also, as a fun trivia thing for the future, it's technically Arabia, not Arabic.
I don't know. Could it be as high as 48, or do we reckon... I reckon it's got to be more than 28. 28's too close.
Yeah. No, I reckon it's 28.
Really? You reckon it's only 28? I would have said 38.
Man, now I want to play Banjo-Kazooie.
No, it's 28. You're right. My mistake.
28. I'm smart.
Singer Anthony Kalia found fame after appearing on what talent show?
We'll
cover that.
Second season of Australian Idol?
Yep.
Runner-up to the second season of Australian Survivor? Idol, not Australian Survivor. Australian Idol?
That is correct.
In 2000 and... No idea.
2, maybe?
Something like that.
Which style of hat is associated with Che Guevara?
He wears like a beret, doesn't he? What is that?
I guess. I played as on the 64.
I don't know. That's probably true, but...
I mean, just physically. I don't really know other ways to play it.
Is Banjo-Kazooie on the new... It wouldn't be on the new Nintendo thing, would it? Like, the Switch has the Nintendo 64.
It is just a beret.
Is Banjo-Kazooie on that? Or do they not have rare games?
Looked yet.
Oh, Banjo-Kazooie. It's so good. DK, Banjo-Kazooie.
Good old fruit hat.
Oh, that's true. But I don't know. We've got a Nintendo 64 sitting somewhere in the garage. I hope it's not destroyed by dust over time. Probably is.
It might be.
I think it's destroyed by a possum.
Didn't we lend it to someone?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, we have a possum who sleeps in our garage.
Yeah.
Really cute.
It slips on the Nintendo 64.
It does sleep on the bag of Nintendo.
It's probably not good. Probably not good for it. It's going to be full of possum hair.
Yes, so Beret was right for that one. Okay, on to the intermediates.
We're going to get through this quiz so we can play Escape Simulator.
Yeah, I want to
That's what everyone's here for.
The Persistence of Memory 1931 is a famous work by which surrealist painter?
The possum's name is Egg. Oh, Banjo is on Switch. That's fine.
Well, see, the first one we called Egg, but now it's definitely... I'm pretty sure it's not the same one. So I think it must be one of Egg's descendants. So, in swapping between calling it Egg as well and calling it Omelette. Yep, Dali.
Dali is correct.
What is Pykrete? Pykrete, so something fake and man-made. Cookware, modeling clay, or a construction material? Alright, well, cookware, that's like that fake glass stuff.
Yeah.
What's that called? That's got a similar name, but it's not Pycrete.
Yeah.
Modeling clay or construction material? Sure, yeah, Pyrex, thank you.
Pyrex.
Surely it's like fake concrete, right?
Yeah, sure, piecrete.
Yeah, construction material.
It's like piecrete. You make it out of concrete made out of pies.
It's made of frozen wood pulp or sawdust. That's not very interesting.
That was the... Sorry, everybody stop. That was the most belabored pun I've ever seen in my life. That's the kind of pun that takes longer to say than to explain. Oh, it's like descendants with egg in it. Or it's deskegnants.
Just desegnants, not deskegnants.
Deskegnants.
It's how the... Whatever. In Shakespeare's Macbeth, which bird is on the witch's ingredient list? I've got a...
There's an eye of a newt and a toe of a frog. What's the bird?
It was an owl.
Owl?
Is
You
there
think it's an owl?
I can't remember.
Oh, I've got the complete works of William Shakespeare sitting around here somewhere.
Kazooie. It's an owl, or a howlet's wing.
Howlet's wing. That's how witches talk.
Con artist Victor Lustig was famously known as the man who sold which European landmark for scrap?
Eiffel Tower, right?
Surely.
Sorry, I gave it away before you could answer in the chat.
Also, his last name was Lustig? Really? That's German for, like, fun, funny.
Well, it's probably not a real name, I guess.
Yeah. What type of helmet was favoured by 19th century Europeans in tropical countries?
Oh, I know that. You know that.
The...
Pith.
Yeah, that's the word.
Pith.
You know, those ones. Pith. Those ones. Yeah, again, the fruit hat.
Pith.
Alright. Pith or safari helmet / topi / salakot.
Okay, well, there's a lot of names for a pith helmet.
Alright, now we're on to the hard questions.
Why would you wear an Eiffel Tower on your head when you're in the 1900s? That's crazy.
Well, Carrie Bradshaw goes to Paris with an Eiffel Tower bag.
That's true. The Eiffel Tower is so big you couldn't wear it as a helmet.
Okay. Wait, this one... Hold on. This is the stupidest question I've ever heard, and this is even talking... Like, you are going to find this more stupid, but even for us, this is stupid.
That sounded like an insult.
Fraternities and sororities at American universities are largely denoted by sets of 2 or 3 letters of which alphabet?
Okay, that's a pretty easy question. I mean, for you guys, that's... For you Americans out there watching the Super Bowl and not celebrating Valentine's Day yet, that's a very easy question. Alright.
That was a really long question.
Very long question.
So easy.
Alright.
Okay, 4 more. The headquarters of the World Bank is in which city? Headquarters is... Okay. It's Klingon if you say it really angrily.
I like that that's your first time chat, by the way. First thing you've ever said here is just jumping about Klingon.
That's what we want. Okay, headquarters of the World Bank. Where the hell is the World Bank?
Stockholm.
DC.
No.
I
Switzerland.
don't know what country would
New York. Is it going to be like New York, or is it going to be in... What's this city in Switzerland? Geneva?
Zurich.
Zurich? Maybe it's in Zurich. I reckon it's in Zurich. I'd put it in Zurich.
No, I was right. It's Washington.
Oh. I got it wrong.
How many sections do caterpillars, moths, and butterflies have in their body? Never think about it with caterpillars, but I mean,
One.
Butterflies.
1 section.
They're insects.
2. A head and a body.
They gotta be 3. Head, abdomen, thorax.
Yeah,
We're
but they break the rules. Yeah, I mean, if they're insects.
It's 3.
Fine. I thought maybe they'd break the rules.
Caterpillars makes it weird. No insects break the rules. Unless they have petioles. I don't know how to pronounce it. I've only had it written down.
Let's see.
Which signature song lyric appears on Dean Martin's headstone?
Okay, Dean Martin.
I don't know Dean Martin
We're
songs.
thinking old crooners.
Yep.
Probably not a Sinatra thing.
No, it's probably something of his own.
I know some Dean Martin.
I know no Dean Martin.
He did all those things with Bob Hope. Nah, I got no idea.
Everybody loves somebody sometime. Yeah, I wasn't getting that.
Yeah, that's a thing.
Last one. Oh no.
Last one.
This is the question I always get wrong. Panama hats are made and originated in which South American country? I immediately want to say Bolivia, but I know that I get this wrong. It's a weird tombstone
Yeah, it is
quote,
a weird
isn't it?
tombstone quote.
Yeah, I know I get this Panama hat one wrong.
I'll go for Bolivia. Go for what you just said.
But I don't think it's right.
Go
It
for
might
what
be
you
Peru.
just said. No, Peru makes...
Is it Bolivia or Peru?
Bolivia, believe in yourself.
Or is it Argentina? It might actually be Argentina.
Okay, now you're just listing every country. So.
I know.
So the chat's going to have
It
to make
might
a call.
actually be Argentina.
But it's not Brazil.
I don't think it's Brazil. No.
Bolivia in yourself.
No.
Bolivia in
Now
yourself.
I think it's Argentina.
Then say Argentina and be wrong.
It's Ecuador.
Okay.
I told you I get it wrong.
All right. Okay. Sure. All right, are we done?
Yes, and we got 24 points, which isn't bad.
All right, now, chat, I'm putting
You.
you over there. That's where you are already. But when I look at you, I'm looking at... But I'm moving over here. Whoop. There we go. So now when I look at you, I'm really looking at you, which is great for me. Okay, so you're now over there. Nothing changed on your end. We're going to play some Escape Simulator. We haven't played any Escape Simulator before.
Nope.
Um,
Got high expectations.
do we have high expectations?
Very.
I don't know. I don't think I have any expectations. I think this could be good or terrible. Now, what we could do if you'd prefer is we could just stream Super Auto Pets. But I think we'll stick with the game.
We
we said
could
we'd
also
play.
stream a challenging Sudoku.
We could
But we'd
stream
be
a challenging Sudoku.
There'd probably be a lot of silence.
If you ever want to, if everyone is ever up for us streaming more Sudokus.
Yeah, we do play them. We take a lot longer than Cracking Cryptic does.
Yeah, a lot longer. General rule of thumb is for every 20 minutes that the good people take, we'll take an hour.
But we get there.
But they're fun. Alright, I think it should be going.
Everything has
You can't-
not changed on your end. You're lying to us.
You can't quite see it yet.
Why would you lie to us? What's a good source for challenging Sudokus?
You go to the YouTube channel, Cracking the Cryptic.
Yeah.
You click on anything that looks vaguely interesting.
And they'll link you to it.
And then on their video, in the comment, they'll have a link to where you can do the Sudoku yourself. But it's great because then whenever you get stuck, which you will if you haven't done them, you'll be able to go back to their video. And there are always these ones where it's like Sudoku rules, plus nothing that is a chess knight's move away from something can be the same number. And also everything in the circle is a number representing the sum of all the other numbers on a line connecting to that circle. It's very cool. They're really fun, weird rules. It's not like they're just normal Sudokus done much harder, but they add weird rules to make really cool, beautiful Sudokus.
As a recommendation, that was already the case and you know it. Yeah, as a recommendation for those ones, don't start out by doing one that takes the YouTuber an hour.
Yeah, find
Don't
ones where they
do
take about
that.
20 minutes and then you can do it.
Alright.
Options. We're gonna go options first. Language. Japanese. Ah! Okay.
Still don't know what some of these things mean. I still don't know what VSync is. Ooh, wait, hold on. There was a thing about hints. Streamer mode?
Streamer mode.
What does streamer mode mean? Hide item hints is currently off. I wonder what we'll want.
We'll see.
Yeah. Yes, first time playing Escape Simulator.
Oh, this is us. Do we
Tried
wanna-
to do today's Wordle before remembering you're an idiot. Today's Wordle was a challenging one. You couldn't get it.
Oh, yeah? Yeah, it was wild. Alright. Alright, are we gonna be female or male?
Loving some of the custom rooms. I'm really looking forward to seeing that sort of thing.
Not many hairstyles. Maybe we should just pick gender based on hairstyle, like most people do.
Wait, what?
So if we're female, we've only got these three hairstyles.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
not that one. Either of the other two is fine.
but if we're a male... Oh, what a dork. I love it. What do you think? What's your
I
favorite?
think the female first hairstyle. She looks like she's ready for business.
She's ready to solve a mystery.
Yeah.
Hair color? Green. Oh! Teal? Blue. Purple.
Kind of
Teal.
into the green.
Alright, green hair. With the flower.
Oh, no flower.
No accessory at all.
Ooh, are you sure?
we want the
Headband
bow?
can be practical.
Alright, we got a headband. It's blue. Earrings?
No, earrings are terrible.
No earrings. Glasses? Oh, that's a nerd who's ready to solve some puzzles.
Yeah.
I'm very excited. Hat.
Yeah, side pony is pretty solid. But it's too casual for what we're into.
Are we ready to go?
That's not on her head.
Yeah, no hats. Skin tone.
Oh god.
How are we looking?
I don't want to play an Argonian this time. One of the human skin colors. But
So the top row.
yeah, pretty much.
Let's just play like this.
Okay.
Wardrobe selection.
There isn't a skin tone here that is as pale as either of us.
Okay, clearly we're doing auto select clothes based on the room.
Oh, of course.
But we're defaulting to this just in case. Nah, let's default to this just in case.
Yeah.
Alright.
Archaeologist wear.
Alright, I think we're playing solo.
Choosing gender based on hairstyles superior to choosing hairstyle based on gender.
Mm-hmm.
That's true. You pick what's coolest first.
Play solo.
Sadly.
Tutorial? I suppose we should do tutorial.
Yeah, let's do it. It looks pretty. I still have my breakfast here. My breakfast actually
Two plums?
I was gonna say people could guess.
It's 2 plums. I guessed it. What do I win?
Looks like a Professor Layton character. You are not wrong. Maybe that's why we were drawn to it.
Hey, Professor, you can now move around freely in the room. Try it now. Whoa, escape simulator. Whoa, moving around freely. Ooh. Oh. I
Is
can't
that
lift.
dragging? Is that dragging and moving your camera at the same time, or are you doing
Yeah,
that
I'm doing that.
on purpose? So
Crouch to duck down. That's so ducking. Press the red button. Can't press it. All right. So far, it's a game. Grab the gold key. All right. Oh, I can just hold it for a while. All right. Blocks. Oh, so I grab, then I can right click. Oh, I love it. Okay. Okay, this makes sense. Place an item in your inventory and place it on a select an item. Okay. Triangle. Square.
using a mouse wheel as a control is never something I've had a handle on.
There's a shortcut for collecting items quickly. Get 10 cubes. Oh, that's better. Ah. Alright.
You tried to make an escape room game for uni and it was really tough. I'm not surprised. Like a digital one like this?
Also, thanks for following the local Opal.
Oh, thank you.
Examine the toy box closely. Oh, I see. Also, instead of I can pick it up, I can put it down, but I can also press space to examine it closely. Click the door to open it. Wait, can I rotate it? Oh yeah, okay. So I can like open. I can click the door, open you up, grab the key, turn you around, press one. Oh no, wait, what? I have to drag it. I see. 274. Thank you. Alright, this is all pretty chill. This is pretty escape roomy.
In Unreal Engine.
Oh, fun.
Have you ever used Unreal Engine?
No. I've done a tiny bit of game development at one point in my life on Unity.
This is Unity, right?
Probably
It
everything
feels
Unity
Unity.
now. Now you're on your own.
Okay.
Oh, I'm a door.
No, it's not.
Huh. It's dark. Oh, you went one. Okay. Hey, stop counting up. I hate you.
You can throw.
Throw.
Long hold, maybe? Cool.
Alright.
Every room has a hint system on a cooldown. Ah, okay. So,
Well,
you
I've got a
can't-
lamp.
so that's just us saying we can't get a hint until it's filled up.
I see.
Cool. Well, don't touch it.
I shan't. Look at an item and press space to examine it. Oh. It's like a marker.
I thought you wanted to look at that the schedule.
Yeah. I think we just can, I suppose.
Okay. Cool.
Alright.
Those are a bunch of letters.
No, I wanted to look at this chair.
Can you just press space again to D-look at it?
Yes.
Feels easier.
What?
Collect everything.
No, why not?
This is what I was saying for the game that we were talking about. In a set room, you can just collect everything and then discard it once you're done with that room.
All these blocks. Okay. We got a ball. Oh, what is that?
I didn't see a thing.
We found a secret token.
Oh.
I found a secret token.
Alright, I'm gonna start eating these plums. Now they're very soft.
I found a secret token.
Oh, are we on a timer?
Yeah, I guess so.
Oh no! Check out the blue bin. He's very suspicious.
I can just use it.
Oh, that's weird. Alright, check out the bed a bit more. Pillow. There we go. Alright, where was a wind-up toy?
I don't know.
We open those drawers?
No.
Oh, there was a wind-up car there.
Oh, is
I
it?
assume it's a wind-up car. It's a car with a hole on top.
Oh, yeah. Sweet. Oh, it's got the key inside it. Sweet. So we just take this guy, stick him on there, give him a wind, grab the key, drop the car, use the key on the door, and escape the room. And do a little dance! Do a little Elaine! I feel so huge. Doesn't she look gigantic in this tiny room?
Do we want to know about the timer? As in, like, what happens if it hits 0? Yeah.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Absolutely. I want to know how much I can screw around.
There were 5 more hidden tokens in that room.
We found 3?
What are you talking about, room?
I didn't even see what they
Stay.
looked like.
Let's find the rest of these hidden tokens. Maybe they're on...
So what did the hidden tokens look like? Okay.
Now, are there going to be more of those?
It's just a target time. You can keep playing. Okay, that's good. Chuck those blocks out. Can't chuck those blocks out. Oh, there's one on the window. Lefter? No, go lefter. Sorry. Yeah, I don't trust that dinosaur.
If you were a hidden token in a tiny room, where would you be?
Yeah, I'd be like ducking down and looking up. There was a mobile of some sort on the roof.
What the hell is this?
Oh, that was hard.
Hidden token.
They're not all the same color, I see.
I found one on this plane already.
Oh, you did? My mistake. Must have been when I was looking at my plum.
How many do we have now?
It is very relaxing music.
It is.
Yeah, it's a good question. Is there a way to check how many we've found? 6 out of 8.
Oh, there's one.
Oh. bin? If we put something in it, will it spew out a token?
Let's find out.
Okay.
Well, it's just a bin.
Just inventory management. Fair enough.
What? I don't know. Aha! Terrible. Also, this crouch is a huge crouch. I love it. In the drawer. How can there be one more?
Deep lunge.
If I were a token. But then again, no. Get in the comments.
You should know, he references it every week.
Yeah, I have a job. You all have a job in the comments. If you're not up to date, you have to acknowledge every reference I make and tell me where it's from. Or that Dani makes. Are we going to give up or are we going to find this final one? Where could it be? Has anybody seen it? Like, visually as we've been scanning the room? And you will know and you're sitting there being like, what an idiot.
How much of the floor have you looked at? Oh, there it is, bottom of the chair.
I looked so hard on the bottom of this chair. Alright, let's skedaddle. Oh, we get to dance again. Alright. Labyrinth of Egypt, I guess.
Okay.
First chamber. First chamber.
Oh, yeah, and this feels like it's going to be, for Patreon donors, the room that we created with all of the guest GMs.
Yeah, you're
A
right.
couple of seasons
Ah!
ago.
This music's not relaxing at all. Alright. Got a plant pot.
Drag it. Whee!
Alright, we can get him swinging. You need...
Money? Is it a money box?
I don't know, something.
It was. Well done, Dormac.
Thank you. Egyptology 102. Oh, we can read it. Hieroglyphs are characters of the ancient Egyptian writing system. Alright, we've got common hieroglyphs that we can read, a dictionary, some classic stuff. I'd like to take you, please. What are you? Oh, I want to push that button.
Pyramidion heart.
Ooh, alright. Water's pouring in here. Are you the hint system?
Looks like hint system. That's a hand. Okay.
Huh. Weird. Glass. How do I...
Oh, come on.
What am I meant to do? Oh wait, can I turn off down? No, what am I meant to do? How am I meant to find this thing? Does anyone know how to get this now that we found it? Because I want it. Well, we know where it is. We'll get to the end of the game, I guess.
Fill it with water.
Oh, okay, cool. Oh, that's the bin.
Oh, that's water? I thought it was sand.
I see.
I really thought that was sand. Well, that didn't seem hard. Oh, more Egyptology 101.
Magnifying glass. Trowel. Binoculars. Egyptology 101. Thank you.
I've got plum in my teeth.
Egyptian hieroglyphic systems of numerals were represented by various everyday objects. Weep, wap, weep, wap, weep, 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 weep.
Cool.
Alright. Does that mean the hand is actually 50,000?
Have we seen anywhere we want numbers?
No. We need triangles.
Alright, so what is this thing over
Oh,
here?
what is it? Yeah, I haven't looked at this at all.
That's an
That's
eye.
got a key in it. Thank you. Do we go... Is bird one of the numbers?
Yeah. Bird was a word.
I say a bird, bird, bird. Alright.
Not those birds.
Oh. Darkness is written on that thing.
Okay.
So I'm gonna... Aww. I thought that was a smart idea.
You'd recommend checking the pin button at the top of the books.
What? Ah.
Oh.
Oh, that's interesting. Although, how do I...
Tab.
Okay. Okay. Do we need to, like, read these doors? That seems too much.
That does seem too much. Also just not a thing for some of them.
Yeah.
Alright, we got another eye. Why does it keep going to the briefcase?
I don't know.
Just because it's number one?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, I don't want to have to try to read stuff that's just randomly in the background.
Yeah. What else? Oh, we got planks of wood.
Can we dust off that chest?
Oh, that's right. We got duster stuff. Good point. Hold left mouse button to use. Cha 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 cha. Ra cha 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 cha. Oh, so that's the number that we need for the thing above. So what is it? It's
1,000.
3.
Where's spirally?
Is 100. So
Oh,
1,300.
Okay.
Is that how that works? Yeah. No.
I can't. Sorry, I can't. I'm trying to read it, but it's very far away from
Yeah.
here.
Okay, sure.
They also use the wrong kind of its.
So, individual symbols are stacked together to form numbers. So that's 4, 2 on 2.
Count each symbol and multiply it with its value, and then sum them all
So that's
up.
102. This is what, 200, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And so they just add together. Like this is 1205 because there's 1,000, there's 200s, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's no relation to this stacking or anything.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Oh, so I'll just leave that open and I'll
What?
pin it.
What does multiply it with its value mean, then?
Just that it's 100. As in like, so this is 3,426.
There was no multiplying happening
No.
there.
So is that 3,426? So I want, what? 3,000... 426. Yo. Where's the key?
The chest itself.
Get out of here.
We're rich. We're gonna get so cursed.
Meridian part. Well, I guess we need another Pyramidion part. So what's up with this Sphinx that says darkness on it? Oh, can we put it in? Maybe we can put it in this chest.
Here we go.
I tried to put it in the other chest. Alright, well that's in darkness now. Oh, there's the Pyramidion part. When did that happen?
What are you talking about?
There's a Pyramidion part right here.
Oh. When did we smash a vase?
I don't know. But we smashed it, I guess.
Yeah, I suppose we saw 1,003 times, so that is technically multiplying.
Alright, we still need more Pyramidion parts. Alright, are you open yet? I left you in darkness for a while. No. Well, I solved your puzzle, and how dare you?
Can we dig?
We probably can dig. Did you wanna take this thing?
Yeah.
I don't think I can actually dig with it.
Aw.
But maybe I can dig with this. No.
I am.
Oh, that's also a dark space. See, there's too many dark spaces. Oh, and now it says water. I've played only connect. And now it's a Pyramidion piece. Now we place that there. And we get a big triangle. Which I suppose goes
Your
on
favorite triangle.
any of the doors. Wow, okay. Bird gives me a thing.
So I assume we have to go through the maze and see which things we pass when?
Yeah. Should we start from the end?
Oh, we can, I guess.
So we know it's like hand,
I can see 4 symbols that I pass.
thingy. Yeah,
so-
lion, thingy, square hand.
Lion, skirt, square hand.
Lion, skirt, square hand. Thank you. There we go.
It is a cactusy looking hand, I admit.
Okay, similar thing with only 3 symbols. Oh, but I'm going from... No, just arrow to arrow.
Fine. Whoa, hey.
What do you think we need to do?
I'm looking at it to see if I can figure it out.
Maybe there's only one viable path from an entrance to an exit? But then how did we get 3 symbols out of that? Or
Yeah.
maybe it's whichever 3...
But then how do we get it?
But then there's no order.
Like, I just tried the wasp up the top, and I'm pretty sure I could make it work just getting to the middle.
Yeah, wasp can get to the middle. Can the...
Those 2 connect to each other. And those 2 connect to nothing.
You're right. So the wasp can get to the middle. Maybe I just go wasp, wasp, wasp.
I don't know, I wonder, maybe.
Maybe we just go wasp, wasp, wasp.
No, these are not those symbols.
Oh.
Do those symbols mean anything? Are they hieroglyphs?
Oh, sorry. Wrong book.
BJT?
Oh, we got to spell it out. So we want BJT to spell B,
Alright, so...
which is L...
Foot, snake...
Yeah, foot, snake, hemisphere, semicircle.
Slug.
Foot, Snake. Alright, puzzles. Remember puzzles, everybody? I love them.
Yeah. Oh. Oh, right. We were meant to be finding tokens.
Oh, you find tokens at the end once you've done it with time. I think you should... They're fun, honestly. Yeah, I like them.
They're puzzles so far.
I think there's still some time for us to kind of get into the groove of how to interact. But it's going well.
Okay, it's one of those situations where the puzzles are thematic, but not
Reasonable.
diegetic.
Yeah. I get what you mean. Yeah, they are themed to Egyptian stuff, but there is no concept that we are in an Egyptian tomb.
Yeah.
We are in an escape room that looks like Egypt, which is fun and fine. It's not a bad thing, it's just a thing.
I am happy with that.
Alright, we're going to stay and we're going to look for some extra things. Trowel.
I don't mind the darkness one. I don't mind a little almost fetch quest.
The darkness one was okay, except for the fact that I had what I thought was a viable solution. But it wasn't about making it dark, it was about putting it in the dark place. But all places are dark once you close the lid. See, I want to use this to open up these bricks.
Just fill everything with water.
Alright.
Guess not.
Oh, I broke it.
Oh, good.
What did I get here? Oh, it's just a broken bit apart.
So, like, escape rooms, themed to police stations where they use weird padlocks for no reason. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's easy enough to brush away the fact that, yeah, I don't know, people decided to lock things, so they bought the cheap option that could be readily found. But, yeah, why there are puzzles in places is definitely a thing that a lot of escape rooms don't bother doing. And to be honest, I do escape rooms because I like doing puzzles, so I don't mind that. So yeah, if I choose between more story and less puzzle, or more puzzle, less story, I choose more puzzle, less story every time.
There's a lot of wood that we never used.
Again, yeah. I don't think that this is like one of ours where we use everything. Can we throw something at that to make it break?
Yes. No. Wasn't even anything at the bottom of that.
We'll use the binoculars.
No, we haven't.
And no, don't throw the binoculars. Can't use the binoculars.
Here.
Alright, I'm gonna say I don't think they're on any of the objects that we've got.
Well, you say that. There's one in there.
True.
Mm. There we go. Aha.
Nice. One of your favorite escape rooms had an explanation for why there was a guide in the room? Yep, fair enough. They should try to offer reasons for things to be there.
Yeah, I like reasons for things. Any thoughts
No.
about where we might find more of these? Well, you don't have to collect them all, I suppose.
No. Also, fun fact, a shocking amount of customers don't know how to pop open a briefcase. I have heard this before. The first escape room that I ever did had a briefcase in it, and it was just a slightly old briefcase, as most briefcases are nowadays. So it didn't want to open very well. And so I then thought, wait, do I just not know how to open briefcases?
Well, I'm
They
stumped
always worry me.
as to where there might be more bits and bobs.
Good throw.
Yeah, that is was it a physical actor? Now it's terrible. I love the idea, and now you've ruined it by saying he was a person and not a recording.
We did our first ever room with a physical actor in it last weekend. She wasn't in it much. Yeah, I want to smash the pot plants. I just don't know how.
Yeah, if you have a pot
Can we use
smashing,
the shovel? Can we use one of those wooden planks? They feel like something, don't they? That's just a weird drag mechanic that they've got.
doesn't want to smash. All right, maybe we give up on the bits and bobs. We find them again some other day.
And you don't think we can smash the pot plants?
Yeah.
I was thankful that I was very nervous about doing a room with a live actor in it, but thankfully it was a scary room, so it wasn't the sort of one where we interacted with the live actor. They were only there briefly to scare us, and that was it. And somehow I was the only one that saw them.
I saw
at the
them.
point where we were supposed to be scared by them.
That's fair. I saw them at the point where they were chasing me down a hallway.
But I was the only one who saw them burst out.
Well,
ridiculous.
All right, are we staying or going? I don't have any. There's nowhere else in this room that things
Ask
could
for
be.
help and a staff member comes into the room just as themselves. I've heard about that happening, but I've never seen it. That doesn't sound great.
Are we going?
Yeah, let's go. Yeah, it's a weird idea. That's how you do it. That said, I'm trying to think, would I prefer that, or do I prefer the walkie-talkie system? Because walkie-talkies can be annoying sometimes.
Dang, we're playing a room now.
We're playing what?
We're playing a room
now.
now.
A room.
All right, this has a lid and a jar.
Yeah, how were there that many that we missed? Well, oh, cool.
Look, the jars can go on each of the lids, and the jars can go in places.
Gotcha.
Oh, and they have pictures on them as to what should be in them, I suppose. Like, that's a spleen, and those are lungs, and that's a brain.
I think that's a liver.
A liver, and you are...
Intestines.
Intestines, okay. So maybe we can find out which is meant to go in which.
Are we just going to find intestines somewhere?
No, we'll find a thing that says intestines are represented by Horus, and Horus is that's a compass.
Cool.
We got pictures, we got things to push.
Right.
So we can choose which category of questions we want. Hopefully one of them isn't the music round. We got tokens. Got a scroll. Can I open the scroll? Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, there's 3 gods. Chilling. Alright, let's scroll. Yoink. There's Osiris. Chilling. Let's scroll.
How was it? Was that Osiris?
I think so, yeah.
It had the Eye of Horus next to it. So
No, that's Horus. That's Anubis. That's Anubis. And that's a sarcophagus.
Fair enough.
Well, it's a coffin.
Oh.
Oh, these
All
have
symbols.
symbols on them. But I don't know why we care. I want to. Oh, there's something inside here. I want to smash it. Oh, maybe there's not. Still. Thank you. Oh, no, nothing. Boxes. Sarcophagus. Oh, scrolls. There's a key.
Nice.
And some people. Oh, we can balance these things out. Oh, to get a weight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we can find out the weight of each of the balls.
Is it refreshing to be able to smash things in escape rooms? Ooh, fun. What are we trying to do?
I don't know. Oh, maybe just light everything up.
Oh, okay. Well, that can't be done in one run. I promise you it can't be done in one run.
But we can turn things on and off again.
Like, are we trying to light up the lines, or are we trying to...
Or do you reckon we're trying to make some shape? Even turning on and off again, there's no way to get this done. Alright. So we have to make it read something in particular.
I mean, I more meant, are we trying to make the lines or the dots? Because they worked differently. But I don't think they'd be lighting up the lines if we weren't trying to get the lines.
No.
And it makes it much easier if customers can tell you what they think the solution is, so you know how well they're doing. Oh yeah, the more communicative the players are, it doesn't just help them, it helps everyone.
So yeah, they're holding different
Ooh, okay.
methods. You've got how much each of those balls weighs, I suppose, so maybe we can do that. Let's find out how much each of the balls weigh.
Why are you saying... Oh, okay.
So like, for example, if we have snake, we put snake in there, does it weigh 1? Nope. Does it weigh 5? That's too heavy. Does it weigh 2? Whoop, whoop. Give me the ball. No, I didn't want that. Okay. Does it weigh 2?
Must weigh 3.
Does it weigh 3?
Doesn't weigh 3?
Well, yeah, if it doesn't weigh 3, but 5 is too much, it must weigh 4.
Okay.
So snake is 4. What about water? So, oh my gosh, come on, controls. Okay, so this is bird. Bird weighs more than 3. Weighs more than 5. It weighs 6.
Okay.
Alright. What did that just get?
Yeah, I couldn't tell. Can you put 6 down again?
It weighs 6.
Cool.
And then water. I'm trying my best. Weighs 2. I got a jackal leg. Still don't know which is which, but that's okay. What do you have? I have stumbled upon these magnification jars. As I understand, they represent 4 sons of Horus. The lungs were guarded by Hapi, the baboon-headed god representing the north, so we have to put them in the right places. Jackal-headed god representing the east, Duamatef, god of the stomach. Human head is the liver, and falcon was correct on the...
Falcon intestines
on the
west.
west. So it's lungs, stomach, liver, intestines going northeast, southwest. So
That is not how they work in the human body.
if I stand here and I hit 8, that's north.
Okay.
So that should be lungs.
Okay.
So we go lungs, stomach, liver. The falcon head did go on there. And we've just found the jackal head, which should be on the stomach.
Cool, and the human goes on the liver one.
Okay. Should we try and make some of these?
Yeah, sure.
So that looks like the whole right side.
Alright, a square and then backwards
Top left
L.
square and a backwards L. Okay, we can do that. I probably shouldn't do it this way.
That's okay. No, you can
Okay,
do
then we
this.
can do the square. Okay.
What is that?
A heart.
It's not a heart. Oh, it is a heart. I mean, it's not, but okay.
Surely we smash it, right?
Doesn't sound smashable. Very bouncy.
Oh, there's a crowbar. How long has there been a crowbar?
Fun. For those players.
Alright, we can make... Oh, that's the same thing.
Oh. Okay, who needs a heart? Oh, that makes sense.
I'm definitely ruining everything. I'm so sorry.
More scrolls. That's a lot of scrolls.
Okay, that's a lot of writing.
Wait, we have a key.
Do we?
Yeah.
Oh. When did we get a key?
In one of the scrolls.
Oh, that's right. Yes. Baboon.
Not the liver.
Okay.
I like that we're just raiders as well. Oh, there's a, on the bottom of one of the...
Oh, who wants the heart?
On the bottom of one of the pot plants is a...
And a feather. That's just my Anubis
Was it a
knowledge, I
feather?
think. It's that thing.
Oh, okay. Have we seen that?
But we got to do this. Okay, we'll just change what's pushed in. We have a timer somewhere, yeah. Oh, can we use this crowbar again, do you think?
Maybe. That we can smash.
And I don't think we can use it on this one. Oh, those feathers?
You just look like him.
So I think all we need is the feather and we'll finish the room. Which means we presumably have to solve this thing.
Indeed.
How could we solve that? Oh, maybe some of those scrolls that we...
How many scrolls? We do have 6 scrolls. Wait, 6 scrolls. Why do we have those 6 scrolls
Stacked?
Yeah.
Yeah, does anyone know how we go through from one scroll to the next?
Maybe it just means we don't need to. Like, what's the... Well, we do have one that isn't like that. I don't know, we just meant to... Like, this has symbols.
You can't go through them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, this one's got symbols on it.
Does. He's got a staff. You've got the ankh. You've got some fan. Ankh and an eye.
And then just a couple of things written there. Yeah.
Also, these have the picture of...
Picture of what?
Of, like, a mummy. Oh, these statues of mummies.
Yeah.
And then this double leaf symbol was inside this thing that matches the picture.
I guess.
Maybe we also have to do something about these ones?
I don't really see it.
Yeah.
I think they're just decorative.
You think? You don't think they're part of a clue? Because, I mean, if they're not part of a clue, then we've got nothing that clues this. It's just 8 symbols exist in the world.
What's currently in our inventory? What can we chuck?
Well, we don't need this. This is just money, like treasures, I think.
Yeah, cool.
Your
Yeah,
just treasures. Sorry.
Yeah, that was that.
Got
No.
this. You're a piece of a vase.
Cool.
You're a shovel. You're this thing.
Oh yeah, was that?
Abstain unless we ask.
Oh yeah. We'll ask them.
But honestly,
No. It's because you're controlling the mouse, so I feel like I can't tell whether I've looked at everything I want to look at.
sure.
I'm not saying I can think of more things, I'm just saying it means that I am more willing to accept
Yeah,
that there
sure.
are probably things we haven't seen.
I just can't. We've looked at this wall. There is that thing we've finished with. There are 2 of these pots. Pots can swing, but nothing really seems to happen. These boxes, I don't think we can get into the 3rd box. This guy has that image, which is over there, next to the statues of things that look like it. There is that image on it. But that's all it is. We've used this weighing device. Again, there's things that we can't read there. The sky doesn't look like there's anything out there. There are 2 more of these, which have a symbol that we've already used. They are also slightly opened, but I don't think I can do anything about that. There's this guy who's waiting for a feather, and then he'll open and give us the final head, and we'll win the game. Needs a feather, which I don't believe we have. There's this box, which I'm assuming has the feather, which needs some kind of input, but I don't know what that could be. Unless there's more to do with this thing that we can't see. But I don't think there is. It had the heart in it. I don't see what else we could possibly do to open this thing. It doesn't have the symbols that are present in this scroll. Right? There's not an eye, there's not an ankh. And they can all be either in or out. Nah, I got no idea. I don't even see what could possibly hint it to us.
No.
There's just nothing else in this room. Oh, we've lost the room.
That doesn't bother me.
The one hint I would take, if somebody has it, is, am I wrong and can we get into that box? Because I don't think we can. But if we can, please tell me, because I have decided that we can't.
Can't.
Great.
Cool.
Oh, can we get into these dudes? Alright, that was just it. So one of that. So there's a lion,
Feathers, lion, beetle.
a beetle, and a feather. Yeah, so it's just knowing. Please the other way around. That we could keep using the crowbar. Dang. Oh, that was fun. We found 5 things. We didn't get the trophy.
No. That's okay.
But yeah, that was just because we kept using that crowbar and it kept being useful. Alright,
Let's keep going.
let's go next episode. Of course you won't, I don't have a password. Whoa, okay, lots of stuff. We got lever, They can be set individually to each of those levels? Yeah, alright, sweet. Are there more of them? Just the 2, okay. Pickaxe, that'll probably be used for everything. Based on our last experience. Vase must get smashed. That's our bin. Big vase. Oh, I'll have to smash you separately. Vase, get smashed. Vase, get smashed. Hey, I didn't want to grab you, I wanted to smash you. Hey. Alright,
I
nothing goes up.
understand wanting to smash everything, but it does make the rooms harder.
Bean can. Oh, there's a thing in there. Oh, never mind. This can be set to 3.
Colors and numbers, gotcha.
Bleh.
It's hard to know where the limits are with interaction. This is very true.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool, we got wheels.
This needs a key and also says something on it. But we've lost our books. Oh, you're the 2 settings.
Okay.
You set one to the 2nd and the other one to the 4th. I don't know if you should do I'll start with corresponding like
Yeah.
alternatives. Yeah, sorry. Alright, we've got a bowl of fire now, so I'll put the beans in the fire. You need a key. What are you? What are you? 3 red dots, perhaps.
Nothing about those were red dots.
Okay.
Look at them. Those aren't red.
The thing is red, I'm saying. We might just need to count them, I suppose.
I'm sure.
Oh yeah, look, pyramids are different sizes. I don't know which the biggest one is anymore. Small, medium, large. Okay, large is 3.
There was a thing on the bottom of that one.
Large is 3. Medium is what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, definitely 8. So 3, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 3, 8, 7. 3, 8, 7. That gets us some kind of golden artifact.
Good.
Goes in the fire.
Oh.
Oh, that's like oh, it's gold. That's molten gold.
Okay.
Okay, that's fun. Go to scarab.
I'm gonna look at all that
Oh yeah,
stuff.
we got all this stuff. Yeah, just this is like put all the artifacts in there.
Yep.
More beans. Radio.
Is that it?
Can we?
Same thing as the last room, but with a different tool.
Yeah, with a less
I
reasonable.
don't know what I think of that.
We bounced and broke the other one.
Let's put those beans in the molten gold. They'll explode. Yeah, we are violent tomb robbers. It's not gonna work.
Well, you say that, but it did take me multiple tries to break a different one earlier. Like, I'm not being silly, I'm being thorough.
Told you it makes it harder.
But it was also necessary because it was in
It was?
one of them, I think. So it was a necessary thing to do. It's just we did it so much that it covered up our achievement. My plan was to now just put these all in the bin.
Yeah. Oh god, you gotta do it individually.
Do they call you Nancy because
Do
you
they call
Nancy
you
too many
Trank
questions?
because you
Oh,
drank too many
thanks, Trank.
questions.
Yeah, it's being alright so far.
I'm really enjoying it. So far, it's been mostly good. Just getting like, well, no, it's been good. It's just getting
into
used to,
their
like, the-
headspace.
Yeah, or like how the interactions are gonna work and things like that. So you're a big old eagle face. Yeah.
Is there something on the side of the chest, or is that just part of the chest?
Is that the Oh, good looking, Danny.
It's me.
Oh, it didn't work. But it will work on this. Golden artifact. Alright. So we're still gonna solve this thing. Is that gonna be like what's paired up here? Like foot birds?
Oh, I love it. Maybe. So that one's got 3 things, so I don't know. Okay, but yeah, foot bird, foot owl bird. So which one can do a foot and an owl? That one. Oh, because that's in the middle. No, it's not in the middle. Alright, skirt raven. And what was the other one?
Well, I don't see any others. There's nothing on that side that's combined.
Huh.
Oh wait, there'll be one behind it.
Oh, you can move it.
Cut
Bowl line.
bowl line.
Wait, yeah.
Nice. Got a key.
Oh, was that a golden thing on the ground behind it?
No, it's a pin.
Oh, that's... whatever. What are they? Whoa, what are they? Oh, gems. If you say so. Alright, let's melt this thing. Melt this thing.
Should I have looked to see what happened?
Yeah.
Probably.
Is that all of them?
Huh. I thought so. Or do we need to pry that guy off?
No, I can't remember. What do the notes say? How many were there?
Done. 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 One of those is done. Maybe there's another one to do?
Yeah, I thought we'd only done 4.
Oh, there's this thing. We haven't done this.
Oh, yeah.
So what is that?
Hmm.
Is it about the gems we just found? I don't think so. Oh, we don't need these pyramids anymore.
Okay. What haven't we looked at?
I hope it's not the fact that this was a blue pot.
I certainly hope not either.
Because that would
Are
be...
there also white pots and red pots? No.
There's this big
Rate-
vase still.
What? Yeah, that's true. Look at the rate. Oh,
See, it was breakable this whole time.
you just needed to use another piece of vase. The only thing as strong as a vase is vase
Yeah,
itself.
ridiculous.
The radio, is that any more helpful?
Well, I don't know. The radio got us a secret piece.
I just wondered. Can you
Yeah, can I?
press that switch on it?
Yeah, I turned it on.
Oh.
So now I've turned it off.
Yeah, it was just the only place I could remember seeing some colours because there's red and white, but
Yeah.
ain't no blue.
These look like... I mean, they're little gems. They might just be the canonical, like, ooh, you found a secret treasure. So again, we're stuck in this final thing of like... I mean, do you... No, you're a bird face.
Well, yeah, I know the colours are important.
Squares,
but
circles, and triangles of blue,
I
red...
haven't seen
and,
colours.
Yeah. I haven't seen anything with a colour or a shape. Unless it's just red things, in which case, come on, that's ridiculous.
Real say. Yeah. Don't... What? I didn't see what you just clicked on.
There's a token on his hand.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I'm gonna stop looking at the chat for a bit. I don't want any more hinting of this. Is it definitely not the gems? Because there are blue gems.
Oh, there's
in
blue
there.
gems in there. I didn't see the blue gems. Okay. Then, yeah, that's 100% it.
Cool.
I thought we'd said all the gems. I was like, well, there aren't that number of gems. All right,
Okay.
sweet. So there's 2 blues,
2, 5, 3.
5 of these, and 3 of those. Yeah, I couldn't see the red gems earlier. Or whatever color gems.
Oh, you were talking about their heads. I see. Yeah. We're gonna be entombed in molten gold. I get it.
Sorry.
Nice. 3
Yeah,
out of
good cat.
8.
Yeah, when I looked in there, the gems, they would I only had 2 colors of gems. I'm like, oh, well, there you go. Can't be done. Yeah, dance, dance. Are we going to stay and look for any... Oh, we got to at least figure out how we open up this... this thing.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, we
Oh.
don't need to. Okay.
Rude.
We don't need these gems. What's up with the spoon? Can I melt the spoon? Can I eat this molten lava? Yum 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 yum. Lava 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 lava. I lost the spoon.
You really did.
I really did. Yeah, any other quantum gemeralds floating around. Quantum gemerald is a reference.
magpie.
What's quantum gemerald? Do your job, chat. You gotta reference my references.
I don't know what quantum gemerald is a reference to at all. You can eat the molten metal, but only once. Oh, did you just find one?
Yeah, there's one in here, but I couldn't actually see it. I could just see my cursor change. Alright, I don't want to spend too much looking with these. They're the boring part. No, I believe Quantum Gemerald is a Futurama reference.
Oh, really?
When Bender is Super King and they're trying to do the whole crime fighting thing, I believe what they're trying to do is steal or stop someone stealing the Quantum Gemerald.
Yeah, like I said, when this came up a couple of days ago, not an episode I know that I've seen.
Hey, Man Pants! We're
Hey,
playing Sketch
Amanda.
for the first time ever. Look at us dancing. Well, this is what? Room... Did we just finish the third or the fourth room?
Oh, I haven't been paying attention. And does the tutorial count? Blah, blah,
Tutorial
blah.
doesn't count. I think this is our third Egyptian room. Maybe our fourth.
Pretty much.
Yeah, what else would you do with your beans? Take them with you? Ridiculous.
Pyramids do not have the rule about the woods where you take whatever you came with.
Are you ready to say next episode?
Yeah.
On the top of the world! Okay.
Alright, so slow down. Look at that picture in front of us first.
Alright.
What is this?
It's a camel and a scorpion. And we can move the camel and the scorpion.
Good.
I'd be like, camel. Whoa, oh, I see.
Yeah, so different events happen at different time of day.
Maybe. Or we can be like here and then hit camel, and the camel will move over there. And we can say right sun and some back to the middle position. Like we can choose which one we're going to move.
Cool.
Alright.
So you just gotta put things where they belong for something.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Vase I'm going to break with this other
What is
vase.
that thing? Okay.
The story of the unlucky camel.
Right.
So when the sun's there, the camel drinks in the oasis at sun's zenith. Or zenith. Did you say zenith or zenith?
I say Zenith.
Well, what about the Zenith Theatre?
Yeah, good point.
Yeah, I broke her. Camel drinks in the oasis at sun's zenith while the scorpion hides in the pyramid. You know what? Let's tab this up. Can we pin this? Let's pin this. And we can say, okay. So when the sun is over there, the camel's at the oasis.
Huh? Oh, yeah. And
While the
scorpions
scorpion... Oh, sorry. Scorpion hides in the pyramid. Is that not right? Oh, no, in the pyramid, sorry.
Oh, that's... Oh. In the... No, I think that the left is meant to be in the pyramid.
You think? I thought those were like dunes.
Oh, I guess.
So is there a way to like input this? Like, yes, please? Because I'm pretty sure this is... Camel drinks in the oasis at the sun's zenith. No, okay, this is 1, 2, 3.
Oh.
We want the sun's zenith. We should probably listen to the words that I say as opposed to me just pretending to. So that's number 1. Great.
Okay.
I see.
See,
So
I
just 1,
thought
2,
that
3.
that's what it meant, but then you mentioned the pictures, and I just went, oh, I guess I just don't know what the sun zenith means.
Camel sleeps by the pyramid when the sun sets and the scorpion lurks in the oasis. So we got to move the sun right, the scorpion right, and the...
Yes, this is called Escape Simulator, and it's not the same as like Escape Room Simulator,
Yeah,
which
which
I feel
some
was
other thing,
another
yeah.
option.
And
So
then
it's
the
just
third one,
Escape
the
Simulator.
camel's bitten by the scorpion at the sand dunes when the sun rises. So everything off to the left.
Okay.
Camel, sun, scorpion, scorpion. Nice. Ah! Ah! Oh, a bug. No, you got a thing on you. No. Oh, he had a thing on him.
Stick that in the middle.
Oh, you reckon? I don't think so.
I really reckoned.
Pickaxe.
Oh, there's a blue one, too.
There's a blue one. It's an oil lamp. Oh, also.
Set it on fire. Really? It's an oil lamp.
Oil lamp.
I think that would have done something. Reference.
Oil lamp. What's the reference? We got to get the reference. Come on, we shouldn't have to prompt you on these things. Boop. Man. Dog. Bird. Man dog. Oh, I see. It was man, then dog, then Birdman, then bird, then Dogman. So it's man, dog, Birdman, bird, Dogman. Ball.
I see.
Wizard of Oz.
Well, thanks for being here, Nocturnal. We appreciate it a lot.
Oh, is it the morning now? Is that why you gotta go to sleep? Because it's the daytime and you're nocturnal. Hey, I see you. All right, we've done this one. We've done that one.
Mandor hand hook card, or my favorite.
Hat. Are you kidding me?
Daryl.
Bones. Vase. Eh. Coin. Goblet. Hey. Oh no, you're too magical.
Then you can live.
Oh, okay. Oh, what is this?
Oh, okay. Seems easy enough. Maybe.
We're missing a thing, perhaps?
What are you even there for? The thing on top of it, I don't like.
No, it's like
position.
this one goes to that, which is a square with some options.
Oh, we're trying to figure out what the last one is on that one.
Oh, okay. Well, it's another foot, I believe.
So we have, foot, square, foot. Okay.
Then so this one, something with a square, a wave. None of those. Okay. The third one has a lion, a feather, an owl. And I think so that should be feather. This one has a foot, a wave, a swampus, and an owl.
Second one, owl.
And we don't have the fourth one. We could brute force it, but we
Yeah.
shan't.
Oh,
Oh, 'cause it's
there.
right here. And so that last one was wave,
Twisted
flax, feather, and square.
Twist. Wait. Oh. That's the wrong one.
Alright, so we got a bunch of balls now. The balls must go in here, maybe?
I guess so.
With differing levels of wind.
Those were those numbers?
I think they're just 1, 2,
Yeah,
3,
fair
and
enough.
4 levels of wind. So, like, we probably have to balance them all so they're in the right ones.
Maybe.
I'm assuming it's not like a puzzly puzzle, but rather a figure it out puzzle. Like, okay, so you needed more wind, you needed less wind. What if we just swap them? That was nice. No, you guys have... Oh, how does that make sense? You guys both have too much? So you don't need 4, maybe you need 3. And then you two need to swap. Okay. Beautiful.
Yeah, I wish I understood what was happening exactly with that.
They're blowing air to balance them out, and then it's magical, and then we get a magic mirror. Alright, now we get a magic mirror. Whoa, ho, 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 ho. Alright.
Jenks was down here. It's the hat. Not sure if you know, but if you pick up an item and it doesn't show a black symbol next to it, it's not a clue and can be thrown into the bin.
Oh, what does that mean? What's the black symbol?
Well, look at something that's important, like number 7, and see what it does differently. Well, no, that one's just got a book.
But I used the pickaxe. What
Oh.
black symbol do you mean?
Have we used the pickaxe in this one?
Yeah, we used the... Oh, no, we haven't. So these are all nothing because there's no symbol on them? Is that what we're
Maybe.
saying? So, like, I can throw this in the bin because I don't have a symbol next to pickaxe.
There's a token in those coins.
Oh, nice.
Alright, we need an important object to compare.
Alright, vase piece, no. Goblet, no. Coin, no. Hat, no. Oil lamp, no. Notepad,
Oil
yes.
lamp, really?
Okay, good. That's good to know. Oh, no, you're fine. Okay, so I don't really see what I'm doing here because I don't like the way it highlights. I guess we'll first.
okay.
So let's set up so there's an exit at each of the.
Yep.
Okay, that looks right to me. No, it doesn't.
No. That one's brightest.
Ah, that's
Weird
good.
that it twists off a little
Yeah.
bit.
So then, that's not going to be right. That not going to be right. Oh, they're not all going to be a thing.
No.
Well, that's.
Go one more rotation.
That looks good to me. Well, they are all connected. Nice.
Except for that one. But I guess that one just doesn't matter. Why is... Yeah, what is
Yeah,
that
that's
one doing?
odd. Not really sure. But hey, we got a ladder. We can leave. Nice. Next episode, shall we?
Yeah, I can't bother doing a token hunt at this point.
The top. Whoa. Okay. Okay.
Oh dear.
How far can we go? Oh, just this far, and then we'll die. All right, we got a trash can. We've got
that's
a lighter, which, by everyone's definition,
It's useless
is
to
useless to us. Is that what we're saying? That this will not be used in the room? No, that can't be true, because what you're saying, this note is useless? I don't think I agree with the whole you can chuck them idea. Finally reached the top. Needless to say, the view is everything I expected. Emotions are all mixed up. One part of me is happy that I got here, but the other part feels the need for going forward. All I know is that I need to hurry, and my final goal is still not done. P.S. Found it. Woohoo! A goobity goop, a goop goop goop. Thanks. Oh, I pressed a button. And that changes its... No, it's like... So, I don't know what that's doing.
just a temporary light pulse.
And we can, like, move it to be like... Now it's selecting. You can light it up.
Cool.
Do we just want to light them all up? 'Cause that would
No.
be tedious and boring. No, oh, we're going to make this shape?
That would be my guess. Which already means not that one.
Oh, I know
Go
what we
down.
need to do. I know what we need to do. We unselect him. We're going to go one broken one here, here, there. So we got to shine that one to make that shape. That's what I reckon.
Okay.
So we'll go left. Down to go up for some reason. And go plonk. Right. Plonk. Plonk.
Good night.
Nice.
Thanks for being here.
What just happened? This sunk
Oh,
down.
there's a token in there.
I assume that's not it. Maybe just we've solved one thing. Pyramid statue. Which,
And that has a key
has a
next to it,
key.
so that is important.
okay. Flask.
Nothing this time. Can't take that with us. Hat. Anything in the hat this time? Still no. What? Yeah, I didn't really see what that was. There's another little statue.
Okay, found another statuette. And another statuette.
That one was just a statue. Ooh, there's another token. It's an unlit fire there.
That's true. Well, we got a lighter.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah, so that was important.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hey.
no.
Oh, no, it was just to find a
Oh,
thing,
okay.
so maybe that's why. These are way smaller.
Yeah, they just don't fit there. Okay, so where do we need to put them?
The time boy over there. Did this do anything? It did something. Like this locked in place so we can't move it anymore. Alright, what are we thinking? We hint somewhere out there. So what is this? We can turn this to represent different random shadings over a different symbol.
Goodness.
Now,
Okay, well, I would be saying, is there anything that we can see?
out in the distance,
Yeah, like for instance, there are 4 statues.
there are 4 statues, each facing in weird different directions, one of which is the statuette that we found. This guy is that dude on the right. Oh, we got to place them inside these, I think.
I don't know if they're that small. We
Yeah.
have to...
Is there another setup of statues? Well, we don't have enough statues to place multiple statues anyway, right?
I don't know. What is enough statues?
Well, I mean, we can't place these 4 statues.
How many statues do we have?
Well, 2 of them are not... Well, they don't match those. Oh, these are like the pyramids. Like we have... They match the little pyramids we've got. Do we put it on top of that? No. You sure we don't put it on top of this?
So again, we have...
Or do we put them here?
Well, it is interesting that the 2 on the left have things in them, but these 2 do not. We also have, yeah, this here, if that's a thing. I don't... There are 2 of those in various edges.
Yeah.
I don't think they're really doing anything, though.
This is odd.
I wish...
So we've got
what
mini
that
versions
thing
of
had
these
done.
pyramids. We've got this thing done, but nothing came of it. We've got these 2 guys standing there. This thing... Man, I have no idea.
Does the middle thing look like anything? Like, look at those patterns. Oh. What?
Oh, well that's got a pattern on it of some type.
Okay. Oh.
Oh, and it's got dots at the bottom.
Okay. So, like that. And is that one of the symbols we can choose from?
And diagonal stripes.
And
Alright, it's just the one with dots at the bottom. And it's an ankh. Alright. Whoa, there's another one. Whoa, okay, whoa, okay, alright. Again, you're rotatable. You are some cubes.
okay.
What's this?
Yep, great. These are cubes with things.
Okay. Oh, these are now unlit again.
What are now unlit again?
These things, they were lit up before.
Oh. That's weird.
Okay, so I don't understand. Okay.
Oh, okay. So you just want to light up 2 skirts and a lion?
Alright, 2 skirts and a lion. But nothing
We
really
need
happened.
both of them? No, that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, your skirt, lion. Your skirt. Well, let's can't I interact with that? Or can we put the... No, they're too big now. What's up with this thing?
can move these in an order if they will move. Okay. So there must be... It's just like the order that we can see.
Well, look, yeah, there's a Sphinx over on the far right. This thing's on the far left, or leftish. Obelisks on each side. So we're gonna go like obelisk, then you, then then thingy, 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 thingy. That creates a copy of what we could see out there.
Goodness.
That pops you out of here, and you have become questionable symbols. Glad this is locked so I don't have to make them. You've popped out a little bit. Okay. We can light these up, but they don't do anything. Maybe we should try and light up the other little pyramid one.
Oh.
Oh no, because then this is to place these guys
So
to mirror
now.
that. Sometimes they rotate in space. Okay, so we need more of those. So we can't do that. Maybe we should. Oh, and then for this. Oh look, dun 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 dun. It's the height thing.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize they were different heights.
So we need more symbols. And we need more statues to make these things work. Oh, what's this? Some kind of knob. Okay.
Where have we needed that?
Why would we need an...
Oh.
Oh, for these. Oh, okay. That's weird. Don't know how much I'd like that as an idea. Alright, so you are at the back facing us. You are over here facing in. And you are at the back facing that way. Oh, you're lifting further up. Okay. So now let's make this. So we need bird, bowl, and skirt. You can be skirt, you can be bowl. Is that the right bird? No, it is now. You don't have the right bird, so you can stay as skirt. And you have the right bird. Great. And then we take the knob out of here. Oh, no, we need that.
Has the other thing opened? Yeah.
Yeah. So we got another knob there. Stick it in there. Oh, they may have been specific as well. We may have had to do in that order.
Why?
Because I wasn't sure which one was the biggest.
What? Not what I...
We're making this, right?
No, yeah. Sorry. No, I wasn't saying why to that. I was saying why did you think that we had to do...
Oh, because this was
order?
a square knob, and that's a square hole, and that's a circular hole, and I think that was a circular
Oh, yeah.
hole.
So not an order, but what... Like...
Yeah,
We
the
could
first
start
knob
with
couldn't
whichever
have done this.
No, but we could have started with either one.
I suppose. Okay, it's getting dark, so now we got... Okay.
Well, we can see those constellations.
Yeah, but what do we do about that?
I don't know.
Like, you...
Can we only see one of those two?
I can see
The
that one.
Y-shaped one? Okay, click on that one.
You know, the duck... Is that the duck? No.
No, I think that's either of them. This is hard.
This is incredibly hard. Like, do we see that line there? No. Do we see that? We definitely see.
Oh, yeah.
That's the duck.
Okay.
And we're looking for either the kick flipping dude or the jellyfish. Are you a kick flipping
I
dude?
think that's jellyfish.
You think?
Triangle, 2 legs, maybe?
Oh, Oh, yeah. Nice. Can I ask a question to anybody who's playing along at home? Did this do anything?
What? What do
The laser.
Oh, yeah, did it just get us a token?
I can't imagine that just got us a token, right? Did that do anything else? Well, you dance. I'm gonna make you find out if that did anything else. I'm gonna put the kettle on.
Yeah. It unlocked 2 secret tokens and we missed one.
What?
No. Let me figure out how to control this thing.
Hey, this is Waz. Go on, play on.
What? Oh my god, are you kidding? That? Did it create that?
Oh, what did it create?
There's a token here.
Oh, that's wild.
Or is it... What? Oh, and did it raise those obelisks a little bit? I grant you I wasn't paying attention to that at that stage. I didn't realize they were changing. Maybe it did. Alright, well, until Bill gets back, I'm just gonna crouch. Take a look. Is there one in the sky? There's a secret token in the sky. And I think it's... Each constellation obelisk raised twice. Each puzzle raised the 2 on its corners. So is that a yes? It likely was the thing that did it, because there is nothing else on that side. Because in that case, fair. Very fair. In here? What? Oh, there's one. No, let me get you. No, let me get you.
What you trying to get?
There it is.
How many tokens is that?
How do you...
Press the skip.
7.
7. You gotta find the last one now.
I don't trust this chair, but I can't do anything about that.
Can you?
I am not at all hot, but if you really want it on, that's fine. You've revealed some constellations before finishing the laser. Oh, yeah. That would be tough.
Oh yeah, that would have made me go crazy.
Very glad that we did that one first.
That was my brain preparing to be a grumpy game player.
Yeah.
And be like, they expect us to make these constellations? That's just boring, tedious gameplay. Why would you do that? And of course they didn't, because they're better game designers than that. Have you thought to look inside Llewyn Davis? That's an easy reference to get, everybody. Just type what I said. Is that it?
That's not it.
I'll see you later, Turtle.
Bye,
You
Turtle.
can keep watching the VOD. Especially for the 2 weeks that it's up on Twitch, because I'll forget to upload it to YouTube for like 2 months.
That's true.
It's true. Is there like a giant one on one of these distant objects?
Quite possibly, apparently.
We already did that once.
Any of these houses? Secret tokens?
There might be token houses. Or house tokens. I've got to say, I'm really enjoying this. I do find it interesting that they made it like you give yourself WAS controls and mouse stuff to walk around this space, right? Why not just make each of these rooms part of an interconnected single level space where you can then bring stuff from one room to another? Like, sure, it's not that much harder to load them all up.
Too much crap that it would end up in your inventory, I think. I can't find this last one.
I don't know, it's just interesting. Because you also then could minimize it. I don't know, it's just an interesting design choice. Because it feels like it's designed for VR, don't you reckon?
Yes. Could we be playing this in VR right now? If we could be playing this in VR, then I'm gonna stop streaming it and play it in VR
Yeah,
instead.
can you play this in VR? Is this a bit... Like, it just feels so fundamentally like a VR game in every element of its design.
Is there one in the sun?
These small
That'd be
square rooms that are the size of this VR space you would have in your lounge room, this really feels fundamentally like it was designed for VR. Because otherwise the design constraints don't make much sense.
I'm surprised that there's not one in the sky.
Okay, a planned VR update? Yeah, because to me this looks like it was designed with VR in mind.
How do I, go to the next level?
I don't know. That's a very good point. Usually you would click the exit, but there is no exit anymore.
What do I do? Yes, what do I do?
What if you escape?
No,
What's the chat done?
nothing yet.
Well, yell at them, mate, can tell you.
Ah,
No, don't yell for them, yell at them.
ah, ah, ah. Help me. Trapped to the top of a pyramid. That was the last chapter in this set of rooms. So I just have to go back to the menu now.
I guess so.
Okay. Cool. Alright, how much more do we want to do?
Well, yeah, I was going to say,
We're
we've
going
been
to try
playing
a community room and then finish up after that?
Sure, what's a daily pick? No, these are going to be too scary. I want to leave these for when we play through
Really?
more of the normals. I don't... Well, you know, it's because, like, so far now, I trust these people who made the game. I don't trust the community. What a, you know, bloody, Trank probably made a room. I don't trust Trank's room. Bloody AJ Bain probably made one of these rooms. Yeah, sure, AJ Bain. Adrift in space. You... Oh, wait, no, that's a normal one. Then I believe in you. But if you were going to suggest the Professor's Basement...
Download? Curious. I don't know, it's a daily pick. Maybe we should trust it.
Alright, do you want to
I
play...
don't want to start a whole new chapter because then we want to finish the whole new
Well,
chapter.
do you want to play Professor's Basement?
Yeah, let's check it out.
Oh, I'm not ready yet. While you install that, I'm going to finish making my tea.
Alright, we can play. Shall I press start or wait for you?
Wait for me. What's that, everybody? I don't know if you can hear it from over where you are.
You have played this one. Well, that's good.
But if you can hear it, you gotta put it in the chat as to what I'm referencing.
Oh, I gotta start work in 2 hours. Gross. I'm never gonna get any podcast stuff done on Mondays again.
Wait. I'm coming with you. Wait.
Alright, no more waiting.
Me. I'm coming to. I'm coming to. I'm coming
They should tell
away from me.
They should tell you in the menu, how long their expected time limit
They
is. Or are
should.
they all 15 minutes?
Timer. 30 minutes.
Oof, okay.
Don't die. Play some golf. Number 7.
Well,
You shush me.
yep.
See what I have to deal with.
That one doesn't open. That's got some things. That's got a diamond on it.
Can you grab the clock and press spacebar and look at the clock? It'll be like 2. The diamond's on 2.
Cool. It's got a bunch of symbols.
Did anybody get what I was singing?
Fears.
Oh,
It's got
those
a bunch
are
of
things.
numbers in boxes.
Do they match the patterns that
They
you saw?
do not. That's 3 by... Wait, what part? Oh,
These down here, like, could you draw those? No, you couldn't. Those are too complex.
lots of numbers.
Oh, but he's green, which is the color of the diamond on the clock, right?
No, it's blue.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Lots of colors. Lots of symbols. Cool.
We definitely have to do some streams where we make some games for Escape Room Simulator, right?
Maybe.
Oh, it's out in the corner. Oh, that's another thing.
One of those.
You can grab it. Stick it in
Called
inventory.
painting. I don't know how to do that.
Right click. Good.
This has got symbols all over it as
Does have
well.
symbols all over it.
More of those things.
Oh, what are these? Who am I? Who am I? Have you seen Tom? I really love messing with him. Who am I? If you don't have good eyesight, you might mistake me for a flamingo or pink panther. Who am I? Oh nuts, not this. I hate introducing myself. So those seem to be 4 separate things, one of whom can't spell who.
Cool.
It's on a white cabinet door.
Okay.
Oh, wait, those got little things on them.
Yeah. Why is it so tiny? So like that is that.
Yeah.
And that. Highlighted.
Okay.
I don't know what to do with that. I also just can't control this very well.
Would you want me to take over?
Pickaxe. I can't grab that pickaxe. Maybe. Okay, so it's just... Ooh, okay. Ooh, okay.
Okay.
What do we want with that?
Alright.
Has anyone ever professed anything except for love?
Those are identical as well.
Oh, okay. So maybe they have to... Oh, well, I didn't realize I could pick up that one, too. Another identical one. Weird.
Open that door?
No, needs a knob, I think. Nope, it's got a knob, it just won't open.
Oh, well. Alright. My fears. Can we interact with these in any way?
No, they're just a number grid.
They are 4, 1, 2, 2. Okay,
There's
but
multiple
we need
ones and two, so it's not in order. Oh,
Oh, yeah.
another one.
Same painting again.
Well, we have 4 painting holes. Maybe we just need to stick them on there?
Wait, do we have 4 painting holes?
Yeah, those hooks.
Oh.
Were they not painting hooks?
Oh, they are painting hooks.
No one professes guilt. Ooh.
They're definitely identical.
Now that one looks like a 4.
Oh, it does.
I don't yet know how we tell, but like that could look like a 1 theoretically. The other 2 look like
And that's
letters.
an
H1
H1
and
C4. That's where we place these guys.
1 in black. So
And-
H1 is the black.
Yeah. So
I
the black,
love that.
That's really fun. H1 and the white on ABC. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, that's good.
That was fun.
I don't know what it did.
Open this then.
Oh, okay.
So now we get a green portrait.
Cool.
The lioness used honesty to win the money.
Okay.
Right, thank you. And we got a poster that's lots of pictures of sharks.
Okay. Oh.
Part 3,
Oh.
which is the leftmost of those 4 pictures.
This is a combo lock.
Ah.
Oh, and the diamond was 2, of course.
Diamond 2. You know the spade. Well, oh, how many spades were on this thing? 1, 2,
5.
3, 4, 5. Spades 5.
Have we seen a club?
Have we seen a club? A clubbity club club club. Clubberlang. That's a stick it in the chat if you know who Clubberlang is. I don't really. Club.
Yep, 7.
7. Oh, I can hold shift to run? Forget me tell me that. Great.
Nice.
He weightlessly increases the height of his sleight of hand. Do you know there's something just like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10? No.
I'm guessing that they have word things going on. Like this has 8 in it a lot. And this
You're
has
right.
1 in it a lot.
1, 1, 1. Yo, you're so smart. These have those symbols. that are on the cylinders.
Okay.
Okay, so 5 was 8.
Can we put that picture on the 8 or something? Or is this just going to be a code? Nope.
And
Green
6
was
was
1.
1. Still looking for 2
Cool.
more. Okay, so
really
these
enjoying this.
symbols, these are fun for pure puzzle.
Yeah.
Jerry is a mouse and he's some kind of a mountain star. Haley, I wish these wouldn't default to be sideways. Haley's a squirrel who's some kind of windy triangle. Holly is an owl, some
Are
kind
they
of
double-sided? No. Cool.
fiery circle. Albert is a pig. He's a rainy. He's a wet umbrella. Now we can put the umbrella on that side, but we can also presumably make wet umbrella at the end. So then the question is just
Okay. What
what's
were
the
what
order?
were their names?
Their names are Jerry, Haley, Holly, Albert. Do you think alphabetical, just arbitrarily?
Maybe. I would be assuming that the animals were important.
True. Oh, maybe it's the Who Am I?
Oh, yeah.
There are 4 Who Am I's.
Okay, yep. Okay. Who were the who?
And they are in a vertical order.
Yep, great.
Well, one of them says, Who am I? Misspelled. Oh, Al, you're so smart. Why? This is ridiculous. So it's Holly first. Have you seen Tom? That's the mouse.
Cool.
So it's Holly, Jerry. If you have good eyesight, you might say for a flamingo or pink panther.
Pig? It's not a squirrel.
'Cause it's
Squirrel is
pink.
oh nuts.
Squirrel. Okay. So it's Al. So it's
Owl, mouse, pig.
Okay,
chipmunk.
cool. Well, the pig was a wet umbrella.
Yeah.
So we may as well do that now. While it's in my head.
What? Cool.
Pig is third, right?
Yep.
Holly is the first one. Fire circle. I could have done better. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Haley was at the bottom. Windy triangle. Out on the line, windy triangle, we roll. Yeah. And Jerry is a mountainous star. Who's in second? Mountainous. This is good. This is good. This is a fun puzzle, everybody. You all psyched about this good puzzle?
I really like it.
All right, yellow guy says the 9's 9 and 999. So yellow goes on 9.
Alright, what else did we have in here?
This is the grid
cool.
that we made.
Yep. Okay.
So 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
So it's 4,
4,
2,
0,
0, 6. 4, 2, 0, 6 on this.
When puzzles make sense, they can be solved nicely. I'm really
sorry,
enjoying
I think
it.
I've done those. Yeah. 4, 2, 0, 6. That's fun puzzle design, everybody.
Yeah.
This is great.
This is what it is. He's trying to do things as one player. That's
Stunt
much harder.
Woman made a network. Oh, 2. Stunt woman made a
Nice.
network of flat wombs.
I love it.
I really like it.
Stealing so much of this.
Yeah, steal away. That's how we.
Oh!
No. See, now this is what I wanted from the first thing, like room into room. Why wouldn't you design it this way?
Okay, so
we
we've
can.
got all of the fears on
We do have
pillars.
fears. Pier pillars.
What's that poster say?
Fear
on the wall?
pillars. Walk through me. Oh,
Oh.
okay. I will. Whoa! It's mystical. Hello, I'm a person. Cylinder hat.
That's us.
Oh, I can't pick it up.
Because my surname is Scylla and his is Sunderland, so we say that we are Cylinder.
When I stand in my owl's footprint, I am faced with my fears. Thank you. That's useful information. When I stand in my owl's footprint, I'm faced with my fears.
Okay, so snake,
Snake,
bear,
bear,
clown disease.
clown disease. Danke.
Okay.
head, arm, leg.
Okay. So we need a red head somewhere. Do we just... Is that just that combo there? No.
Oh, well,
Oh, right, letters.
yeah, so they're just saying, yeah, they are
Okay.
as they are. So, H-E-A-D.
Yeah,
What's
okay.
H?
8,
8,
5,
5,
1, 4.
1, 4. Again, I like that. That's fun.
Can't argue that. Glasses.
Glasses.
Might need those. Whoa, those are smudgy.
Those are some smudgy glasses.
Ah, well, let's just steal them.
And some kind of
Floor plan.
floor plan.
Oh, okay. So those are the pillars. That's the door. So somewhere over near that closet is a key. Maybe it's behind the painting or something. Yeah. You weren't there before.
Oh, I loved it.
Were there actually 8 secret tokens in this room?
I'll get out of here.
That was awesome.
That was awesome.
Have you thumbsed it up?
I did. I thumbs it
Good.
up. That was great fun.
I
Whoever designed Professor
really
Bateman,
enjoyed that.
if there's any way to know if you're such a big escape room fan that you come and watch this stream one day, tell us, because that was great. But we're exiting the
loved it.
room.
Ah,
That was great fun.
that was really good.
I never ate my Turkish delight. What
Oh
embarrassment.
no. Alright, how are we feeling?
Shall we leave it there? We've got a very busy day and week.
It is true, we really do.
All right,
Yeah.
that was great
We're
fun
pretty
though.
swamped.
I think we might do like 1 million streams of this. This is really fun.
I could stream this for a very long time.
It'll replace the quiz. Instead of a quiz, we'll start with a random daily pick escape room every stream. All right, I tweeted at the start of the stream. I said I have enjoyed us falling into just doing the streams today and never again. But now, actually, maybe I want to do streams every day. Not really, but still, that was fun.
Oh god, that was a really good way to finish it.
That's cool. What a good game.
This is nice. Now, is there some way that we can... Obviously, we can make games for it.
Yes.
Is there any way we can also profit off this?
No, not really. But is there a way that we can have some fun with our audience? If anybody who watches this wants to make... If you have Escape Room Simulator and you've made one, if there's a way for us to get that code, like browse for that code, please, anyone who makes one or wants to make one on Escape Simulator, let us know. And when we stream it, like, just send us, or on the Discord, on our Discord, which, if you're not on the Discord, there's a link in the About section of this Twitch page. I think. I hope. Maybe I never did that. But if there is, click on it. If not, go to our website. Go to consumethismedia.com. There's a link there. Consumethismedia.com, you get a link to the Discord. But yeah, go to the Discord, go to Play This Game. If you make a room, stick the combo in Play This Game, and let us know, tag us, and we'll check and we'll do them.
Absolutely.
Because we'll definitely be streaming this next week. If I'm assuming not before that. We've got a busy week, but we might want to. Might be like, oh, I really want to.
We will not have time this week.
But yeah, so we'll definitely be back next week streaming the same thing. Yeah, that was great.
That was really good.
It's very exciting. Thank you everybody for hanging out. We got to get some work done. So we'll see you later.
All right. Thank you so much for being here.
Just remember, you're cool. Also, Enigma March is coming up. All of March, you should be making puzzles every day, or at least follow along the hashtags. Enigma March, make one of these escape room games every day. Or make a puzzle every day, stick them all together, and make one of those rooms in Escape Simulator with 31 puzzles in it.
Exactly.
31 puzzles in it. All right. Bye, everybody.